Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Mokono Man at YouTube with another Airfix 76 scale armour, the World War II German King Tiger, or also known as the Tiger II. This is a very recent release and vintage. This kit is probably one of the more accurate and well done built ones currently on the market at a very affordable price. As we always expect from Airfix, being a new moulding, a lot less faults, the fitting is a lot cleaner and easier, and you get all the goodies as normal, including a number of runners, the rubber treads, decals for multiple colour schemes, two choices of colour schemes, your instructions, and a fantastic colour guide. As always, I'm fascinated and thrilled to see the colour chips and numbers for Humbrol on the side of the box, which always gives the sales clerk an opportunity to sell on or upsell some other products and a skill level. This is one of the largest tanks of the Second World War and considered to be a heavy class tank, so the model is going to be a lot bigger, more plastic, slightly more pricier to the others. Bigger pieces are generally a little easier to work with, and there's a lot more detail rammed in. Straight to the wheels, very easy, very simple. No protectors, so you can put the tracks on later and paint them, which is quite a thrill. The side and top armour fits together absolutely nice and snug, with a tiny bit of filling only required at the front and rear where a small gap does appear. Everything else after that, including the hull, just falls into place. Very quick, simple, very easy build. I would recommend this as one of the best kits to give to a beginner if they're entering modelling, especially armour. The detail all pops. Most of the stuff is raised and very thick, so very accommodating to hand painting, dry brushing. You'll get a fairly effective kit out of this box without too much sweat or difficulty. Everything all assembled in very short period of time, a matter of hours. I'm extremely impressed, and more impressively is how these tracks go together. They're suggesting that super glue or glue is not required, and it just absolutely flips in. Nice work, Airfix. And an absolute starch white kit for people that just start hand painting immediately without a primer. You're going to get a vibrant finish. Now, for those that are saying this is a very easy and simple kit, I'm quite experienced. What challenges are there for me? After a lacquer coat of primer, check out the instructions of the winter colour scheme. That is quite the challenge. There will be another video explaining how I did that via the airbrush. You will have a fairly good time with it. Acrylics is the choice of paint. Very liberal with the thinning. A base coat, and within a few hours drying of each other, the lines were three-handed on. A little tricky. I held it by the wheels, which you have to hand paint later in different colours, and allowed that to dry for a few days. Afterwards, white was dusted on. Normally the instructions actually explain that you need to mix these pastel colours and then apply them separately. That's just far too difficult when one has a double action airbrush. Once the airbrushing is done, I cracked out the hand painting and got all the little cabling and tools and whatnot finally touched up, painted the tracks, weathered the tracks, applied Citadel washers, and gave it a satin coat. Before I talk about the finished build, I have to mention the decals were extremely nice, easy and thick. They slid on immediately once just touching water, and with a top coat looks amazing. I am extremely pleased with this kit. The detail just pops very nicely. A basic and a complex paint scheme, though for those that are not too confident, you can do a little research and just paint it a green or a brown colour. That's not too much of an issue, but I don't have much to say. I'm not a big fan of German armour, but something this big and mammoth in your collection, to see a scale and size of different armour from different scales across different countries and periods of time, is fun to look at. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed this very recent build of mine. And always, this kit has my seal of approval and a very high recommendation for any class of modeler, and especially some sort of a gift for someone starting out new or young to the hobby. Peace out.